What's going up, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So, you guys are asking me questions like, "Hey Jeff, what altcoins are you seeing a buying opportunity for?" And I'm going to answer that in this video. And I think the value that is in this video is going to be more guided and geared towards you guys knowing where to look to find hot deals when they hit the market. So, of course, as you know, John McAfee has tweeted and put on his Instagram, hey guys, we're at a 25% off sale. Are you going to take advantage of the 25% off sale on cryptocurrency? And that's pretty much market wide, right? But so because most of the cryptocurrencies have been off their all-time highs, not all of them, but most of them, a lot of them are in maybe buying opportunities. But what I'm focusing this video on is the ones that haven't got the surge yet. So they're new to the market. So if you look at most of your favorite cryptocurrencies, whether they be IOTA or Cardano or Walton or Neo or whichever ones you guys have as your favorite, even Verge. What I'm saying in this video is we're going to take it one step back and we're going to find those coins before they had their surge. So where are those coins? And obviously there's a lot of new coins here, and where I go to get these are on recently added. So I've been keeping an eye on this lately, and I've been investing in some of these because I've been in the over the last 4 months or so, I've noticed that when they hit the market, they kind of flatline. Sometimes after the ICO, there's a sell-off because the ICO was such a hit. Whatever they were told they were going to get, they end up getting more than that times a lot of gains, and they just take their profit. It's like someone who puts $1 million into an ICO, and then they end up turning that $1 million into $3 million in tokens. So what do? They sell that profit, and when that happens, it creates a dip, or it creates a sell-off in that cryptocurrency. So with all that being said, if you're new here and you like videos that go into detail about stuff like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you've been subscribed and you like videos like this and you want to be informed when they drop, hit that bell button. Let's kick this off right here. All right, so I'm going through this. Some of the things that I look at in this area, you can look at the market cap, but it's not always going to be able to propagate. So the second best option is to look at the volume, the 24-hour volume. If you see a brand new cryptocurrency getting a lot of 24-hour volume, that might be an indicator that it's hot. So this Aelf, ELF, right? Aelf. So I saw that it had a $64 million 24-hour volume, which is higher than the majority of the cryptocurrencies in the space, but it didn't have the overall market cap. So it caught my attention. And let's go ahead and take a look at this Aelf right here, ELF. So right now, CoinMarketCap's data server is not able to put the chart out, but that's okay because it's a brand new cryptocurrency and it wouldn't have much. So let's go ahead and take a look at the website. So this brand new cryptocurrency that's hit the market, sitting at 96 cents, decentralized cloud computing blockchain network. Okay, high performance, full nodes run on cloud servers, resource segregation. Each smart contract runs on its own blockchain, governments in development, token, gift, vote for decision making and representatives. All right, so here's their team. And you can get lead investors, advisors, team, about, all that stuff up here. And you can find out what exchange they're on. Now, as you continue to dig through their website, you'll get that information also. So, being that they're out of Asia, some of these companies are Asian companies, but this one, Galaxy Digital Assets, that's Michael Novograt's company. So they've got some big investors in this project, which means they've got a lot of interesting price action more than likely to come, because big companies like that don't just invest in small projects. And this one here, being that it's decentralized cloud computing blockchain, let's take a look at the white paper. I'm going to try and breeze through this fast because I actually have a lot on this list here. So as you're going through these white papers, you want to basically get to the meat and potatoes of what's going on. And in order to do that, you come down here and you look at some of these data complexity and redundancy, You want to read what they're having to say about that, dilemma of protocol update, and the kind of like taking a look at the problems that they're going to solve, right? So I'm showing you guys kind of where you want to go when you want to investigate these cryptocurrencies. Like it says on their homepage, they're a supercomputer essentially, right? Oh. So there's a lot of information on here. It's fairly technical. They go into great detail, even talk about the structure of the governance, and the system, the architecture. We introduced the Aelf, consisting of one main chain and multiple side chains attached to the main chain. The difference from traditional single chain system is that Aelf is branched ecosystem, where main chain works as the backbone of the system and connects to multiple side chains. So here's a diagram right here that you can draw an example from. You have the main chain, and you have these side chains. And we're talking blockchain, right? They have nodes. So you guys are going to want to go through this white paper and understand a lot about what you're going to, before you invest, but it's obviously a massive project, and a project like this, I don't know what their market cap is, but they have a low total supply and they're new to the market. So I went ahead and I got involved in this cryptocurrency based on what I was seeing with their investors, what I saw with the project, the team, and I went ahead and took out a position on it myself. So now, I'm not going to recommend that you guys follow me on anything in this video because this is not professional financial advice, but I do recommend these cryptocurrencies because I'm personally jumping in, and I wouldn't personally jump into something with my own money if I did not see a value in why I should do so. So, like I said, you guys need to do your own research on this project, but from what I saw, I went ahead and jumped in. So, next one, Wabi. So Wabi's got another low circulating supply. Market cap is under $100 million, and that caught my attention. Oh, by the way, you can get the AELF project on Binance. So this one here, you can pick it up on Binance also, and EtherDelta, but EtherDelta is having issues. So let's go ahead and take a look at this RFID project, similar to Walton, but a much lower price, much lower market cap. This is another project out of Asia. Guys, Asia is doing fantastic with blockchain. And they just are really just looking to take over the market and the tech because they're on it. These guys are hard chargers. They're not playing games. I'm not going to go through all these white papers because that last one was very technical and it took up a lot of time to go through it. But I do want to show you guys this tech here. They're using Walimai protected products. Basically, this is to make a safer, more efficient, non-generic market. There's been, what do they call them? There's like a grade A copy, or an A1 copy, an A2 copy, or a B2 copy. And that means that the products aren't genuine. So it's like getting a faux, like they call fake Oakleys, Folkleys, right? So with this RFID, you'll be able to scan it to know if it's a real deal, if it's a genuine product or not. And the problem is because, like, for example, infant formula scandal. 6 infants were killed and hospitalized in China, reported 300,000 victims in total, 2008 Chinese milk scandal. So what it is they're using the fake products. Can't tell the difference between a fake and a real one. Like, what's the difference? How do you know if it's a real iPhone or a fake phone? But with this RFID system using the blockchain, you'll be able to get that information, and you'll know if that's the real product or a fake, right? So that's what's interesting about this blockchain. And I invested in this one. It's a new project, like I said, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the ones that are going to be the next run. I'm looking for the next Walton. I'm looking for the next Cardano. I'm looking for the next Verge. I'm looking for those, because that's where I've seen that the most gains come. And I'm saying to myself, if it's already happened with these, what's the next ones? And which ones are already coming into the market with a lot of press and interest, similarly to the way that Cardano hit the market, similarly to the way that Verge hit the market. And that's what we're talking about. So Wabi and AELF all hitting the market that way. Here's another one, Wax. This one is phenomenal. I participated in this ICO. You can only pick it up on Huobi though. It does have a high total supply and a high dollar valuation, but it's off 49. It's down 46% from when it hit the market. So you definitely buying this one on a dip if you do choose to get in, but you have to get on Huobi to get it. So they nailed it on their like their ICO. These guys rocked it. I mean, Mike Novogratz was out there on CNBC talking about it. You know, this is a huge project, and I think Galaxy's also invested in it. Bloomberg. Oh no, it wasn't CNBC. It was Bloomberg. My apologies. So what is Wax Token? Wax is a decentralized platform that enables anyone to operate a fully functioning virtual marketplace with zero investment in security infrastructure or payment processing. Developed by the founders of OpSkins, the world's leading marketplace for online video game assets. Wax is designed to serve the 400+ million online players who already collect, buy, and sell in-game items. So this is similar. This is like a virtual reality marketplace. These skins are something that video gamers are familiar with. Because I'm not a video gamer, I don't know it, but I do know that this is a big market, and because of the fact that it's a big market, does not give me enough indication to say that I was going to participate in this ICO. Yes, I don't know a lot about skins, but when I see something that has the data and the marketability that something like this has, for all you gamers out there, you know that there's a lot of money in gaming. And I know that because I saw the data that told me that. So because of that, knowing that the virtual reality market is going to continue to gain relevance in the next couple of years, and the fact that video gaming is already popular, and then you add that into the blockchain, here you go, you have Wax. Like I said though, this is a high circulating supply. I mean, it's comparable to something like EOS. You know, EOS has a high circulating supply. This one Wax has double the circulating supply than EOS. So, you know, the market cap valuation would have to be there, but you know, that's still a high total supply here and a high USD. That means their market cap's going to be pretty high. So their ICO really rocked. Like most of these investment firms, they don't necessarily know about virtual reality or gaming either, but because they know that gaming is a bit, I want to say a billion-dollar industry, a multi-billion-dollar industry, because they know that, they just jump in. They don't have to play the games. They have the data that suggests that people play games and they use these skins. And with virtual reality coming up and blockchain coming up, when you marry the two, that's how you get something with such a high supply and a huge market cap and basically knock it out of the park with a big ICO. So like I said, this is not professional investment advice, but if you're looking to get into projects that are brand new, that are hitting the market, that might have a lot of room to grow, this is the point of that video. Or this is the point of the video. So moving right along here, because I'm not trying to take a lot of time. Simple Token. Simple Token is a major project. It just hit the market. It's if you take a look here, you can see it does have a $43 million market cap. So we at least know that it has a lot of room to grow into it. And the circulating supply is not that high, which is pretty good. And if we take a look here at the website, easily launch digital currencies on open Ethereum sidechains and turn any business into a dynamic ecosystem. So we're seeing a lot of projects talking about sidechains, which is different than what we've been seeing. Sure, some of them use sidechains, but now we're starting to see that keyword come up. Before it was all about decentralized and smart contracts, this and that. Now we're seeing the usage of sidechains. So yet again, this got a lot of press. Now, just because it's getting a lot of press doesn't necessarily mean that a project's great, but once you get digging into this one and you discover what's going on, you'll be amazed. We're building a network for consumer apps tokenization. Get all the benefits of a blockchain infrastructure without the high cost and risk of building everything yourself from scratch. So if you have an application right now, I don't know, maybe you do sports in your Jimmy Jam sports app, right? And you want to have a cryptocurrency on there, you might just call up Simple Token and get your own currency built into your application. That's kind of the direction they're going with this cryptocurrency, and that's the best way that I can explain it in a short time. So, like I said, Simple Token is an incredibly brilliant idea that's going to add awesome opportunity to people with apps who are looking to monetize it outside of fiat. So yes, I also took out a position on this. I guess most of the stuff that I'm talking about in this video, I took out a position in, but that's not why I'm making this video. I basically take out a position on something that I see as an opportunity, and I'm sharing that with you guys. I'm not saying you go out and take out a position on all of these. In fact, I'd be stoked to hear that you guys go through this whole list and pick the best one that you see fit. And if you pick 0, that's awesome too, because you know, then you at least did your research and you came to the conclusion that whatever you thought. Okay, so this has nothing to do with talking you into anything. It's simply me seeing something and genuinely sharing the information with you, and that's what you asked me to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Why would I talk about a cryptocurrency if I too was not willing to put out or invest in it, unless I was simply doing a review for somebody who asked me to? If a cryptocurrency comes to me and says, hey, can you do a review of us? An honest review, I will say yes. You know, an honest review would have to be there, and they can't get upset if I say something that doesn't go in line with what they're saying. But none of these cryptocurrencies have contacted me, and I'm making this video because I'm saying that I like all these projects because I'm looking for recently added projects with a lot of room to grow. Now, Simple Token, moving right along. Monetha, this project, I've been talking about this one. I talked about it about last month, I want to say. And I was talking about it in the videos. Back then, it was around about 10 cents. So it has been going up. It's not a new project, but this is an undervalued project with a $35 million market cap. And some of you, I don't know if you guys watched my video, but have been asking me, Jeff, when are you going to talk about Monetha? And I don't know if it's because you saw my videos previously when I was talking about Monetha, but yeah, this Monetha project, I'm down with it, okay? I guess you could call it like it's kind of like PayPal, but not really, right? It's kind of like, it's a cart, essentially, is the way I'd call it. Globally trusted commerce soon. So they haven't fully deployed their application, but build transferable, independent, universal, and transparent reputation to boost commerce. Trust and be trusted globally. No more uncertainty while purchasing. Know more about a seller and buy with trust globally. Rate your experience and enjoy multiple benefits of trusted commerce. So this is for buyers. This is for sellers. And you can come on here and you can watch the animation. I'm not going to do that right now. But they've simplified their website and they put their white paper here. And like I said, I'm not going to go into white papers anymore, but you can see it's definitely different than PayPal in the sense that there's a rating system, but it's like it's kind of taking the way that we're doing business today and just making commerce more efficient and more credible. And Monetha, sitting at sitting at a $35 million market cap, I think it's got a lot of room to grow, and it's a pretty cool project. So you can pick this one up on Binance. I keep forgetting to tell you guys where you can pick them up. I think I forgot to tell you about the last one also. But we're moving fast. You guys get the idea, though. You know where to go to get the information about where to buy it. You go to the cryptocurrency and you hit markets. But I still get the comments every day. Even though I show you guys where to go, I still get the comments, where do I buy it? Which is cool. You guys are newbies. No one's perfect, right? So let's go here. EthLend. This EthLend, I've been getting a lot of comments about too. The high total supply, the high circulating supply, the low market cap right now. I feel it's got a lot of room to grow. Let's go ahead and take a look at the website. So, did I say where you can get this? Binance. So if you guys are not already on Binance, that's something you guys might want to consider getting on an exchange with Binance, because Binance, as you can see, most of these cryptocurrencies are on Binance. So it's a pretty big deal. Also, if you're looking to follow these cryptocurrencies, you can check them out on Twitter. And while we're at that, let's talk about that real quick, because So you can follow EthLend on Twitter. We'll hit follow. I've been getting into so many cryptocurrencies I haven't even been able to follow them all. But you guys can also follow Altcoin Buzz IO on Twitter here. And as you can see, we're growing 11.4K. So you guys are definitely watching these videos and joining us on Twitter. And you saw that we retweeted John McAfee today, Burst, Michael Novogratz, doing some chatting here. Definitely opening up the dialogues. So check us out on Twitter if you like. But let's check out EthLend. So stay up to date with the newsletter, right? They just came off their ICO, democratizing lending. So for those of you looking to get loans and take advantage of that opportunity, EthLend is where they're coming in. I guess you could say that the other project similar to this in a way. Now, bear in mind, none of these projects are exactly identical. So when I compare something, I'm not comparing identical twins here. But Salt, right? Salt is different, but it's on that same kind of level. And you've seen what happened with Salt. So EthLend is a project that does have a lot of opportunity based on what we've seen with Salt. You can see the team here. So I've invested in this project, of course. I've already said that I've invested in most of these or actually, I think I've invested in all of them at this point. Yeah. So EthLend, it's an interesting project. Like I said, it's bringing lending to the blockchain. We've already seen a couple of these. And I guess you could say, well, I'm definitely agnostic to who wins out. I hope they all win out because if I'm invested, I don't ride these cryptocurrencies forever. Like I take profits, and then I improve my purchasing power, and then I'll go back through the recently added list and I'll put money back into new ICOs. So when I take profit, I'll look to put it back in here. That's what I've been doing with my profit. You guys might be like, well, Jeff, where are you getting the funds? Well, it's because I've been taking profit on the gains that we've been making, and you guys know which ones those are. So I improve my purchasing power and I look for good buys down here in the once they hit the market. So that's kind of the strategy that I've started to deploy. It's okay, we've got some older cryptocurrencies that have been delivering. I still have my core positions on those, but remember we talk about taking maybe a 50-50. You have your core and you have your trading position. So your core position is what you ride out for the long haul. Your other 50% cryptocurrency that when it reaches a 5 to 10 times gains or sometimes a 2 times gain, it doesn't always have to be 5 or 10, but once you reach that point, you take profit, improve your purchasing power, and then you fork it into something else on the recently added list. And it doesn't always have to be a recently added, it's just looking for another great buy. And so, yeah, EthLend, you guys get the point. Okay, this next one, Gifto. All right, so Gifto, another high total supply. It is sitting at 24 cents, which is fairly high. And they're basically bringing gifts. So they want to make gifts in the blockchain. If you like to give gifts, welcome to the blockchain of Gifto. And they do have a lot of information on this website. They did sell out in 1 minute. They sold out their whole ICO in 1 minute. So that was some big news for them. So you get the idea that they're a pretty popular cryptocurrency. They've just hit the market. And my job is to tell you about it because why? We're called Altcoin Buzz, in case you didn't remember that. So if I'm going to call myself Altcoin Buzz or this channel Altcoin Buzz, by golly, I better be giving you the buzz about these hot new cryptocurrencies when they're coming out and some of the old ones as they're getting ready to rise, right? So they're with this UpLive. You can check out UpLive and understand more about them, but awesome virtual gifts to all platforms. I guess you could say a virtual gift that just pops out in the top of my head would be virtual kitties, or I think they're called virtual kitties. You know those cyber kitties that were on Ethereum? I guess these gifts are becoming pretty popular, but you can watch this video. I'm not going to play the video because I'm moving fast and this is getting to be a long video, but you can go through all of this stuff. I've already gone through it, and yeah, that's why it's on the list, okay? So you can read the white paper. You guys might have a lot of homework ahead of you is what it sounds like. So there you go, guys. This is basically all of them. And then let's answer some questions here on Instagram. So I read this. Oh, see, look at this. Oh, see, look. Holding like the good holder I am, buy some IOTA with this 50% dip, can't resist. Someone was talking about Monetha. Here we go. See, this is what I'm saying. People are talking about Monetha. Altcoin Buzz, I just wondered if you had any thoughts on social send as a position to look at. See, I have not heard of social send. Someone was asking about Monetha up here. Oh, and then I saw this one. Sassy C. James. She fudded. Gave up. She said, "I fainted, family. I gave up my positions. I am devastated. I was holding 250 XRG, 9 cents deep at the time, and over 1K BTC. I don't know what happened to my mind when I saw the red and declining BTC. I forgot everything I was taught and did a panic sell. It's not the end. I'll get back. Still holding XRP. Wine helps." So I'm sure if she fudded out of the market, some of you guys probably also did. No big deal. It's not the end of the world. But yeah. Okay, so what does FUD mean, new to the channel? I think someone answered that question. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's what FUD means. So where is this? So this person is asking about Gifto, which we just did a ICO review on. Okay? See, so some of these are already getting buzzed just outside of me. They already have communities in place. I have not talked about Oyster Pearl. Okay? That name, just something about it's hard to take serious. But I did see some people in here talking about Monetha. So as you can see, there's a community behind Monetha. This person told BC Racing that I already talked about Monetha, and yes, I did. I'm going to assume that some of you guys have watched that video where I was talking about that. Sleep is for the weak at Jeff. I do sleep, guys. I guess maybe I should start sleeping a little bit more. I don't know. But you have to remember, yeah, I'm working, okay? You guys know how it is when you're working. I'm in my 30s. See, when I was in my 20s, I wasn't so focused on work. But then when I got to my 30s, oh man, it was on. I was motivated. I was like, I'm here to work. So that's why, like, I mean, if I'm not working, I ain't having fun. Like, I like to work, so. Anyways, guys, follow us on Instagram, Altcoin Buzz. You can subscribe to this channel if you're new here. And if you've been following these videos, you can click that bell button next to notification, and we'll see you guys next time.